Hi, my name is Janine Knight, and I am the Virtual Content Specialist for grades K through 2, students with disabilities in science content. This presentation will focus on Grade 2, Unit 1, Day 117, Day 118, and Day 119. The part of the lesson that I will be showing supports for is the introduction or the launch, which is reading together the student journal about plants and animals. The purpose of this presentation is to provide support to students by creating a virtual read aloud of the informational text provided to them in their science student journal. This support can be utilized by students as part of an asynchronous lesson, as support after a live read along with their teachers as part of an in person or remote class, or as a visual representation of the text being read aloud by the teacher. This is how you create a Google Slides presentation for your read aloud. I'm going to go to slides.google.com, or you can go to the apps menu, whichever is easier. I am going to start a new presentation, and I am going to title this presentation Chapter 7, Plants and Animals. First, delete the text boxes that are already there because I want the slide to be blank. I'm going to change the settings for the slides. So I'm going to go to custom and I'm going to make it 8.5 by 11 inches. I'm going to apply that and you'll see the slide will change to 8.5 by 11. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come to Organisms and Their Habitats student book, and here is chapter 7. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a screenshot of the pages. So this takes a few minutes, but once you have the screenshots, and I'll go to page 2, the second page that I want, which is page 33 actually, and on my Mac I click Command-Shift-4, access the screenshot function. There it is. So now I'm going to go to my slides presentation. So I'm going to use the upload function because I have them on my desktop. So I want to make sure I'm on desktop because on a Mac, the images will go right to your desktop. So I am actually going to start with the cover of the book that I'm creating and click done, and your image is right there. So now I just want to use the same type of slide. So I'm just going to click the plus button and I'll get the same slide. I do have to delete. I just select all, which is a click and a drag, and delete. And then I go background, choose image, and it's the same for each slide. I think this is the first one. There it is, chapter 7. Done. And I just keep completing that process. Plus, select, delete, background, choose image, browse, under upload, find the journal. Usually it goes in order. If my slides are out of order, I could just click and drag to switch the order. So when you present, you have a full screen of the book and you can read each page in your video. That's how you create a book using Google Slides. Next, we're going to download as Microsoft PowerPoint. Once you download, you are going to launch your Zoom application and you'll sign into Zoom. And we're going to start a new meeting. You would join with computer audio, and I am not going to join with computer audio today because it will turn off my microphone, but you would normally join with computer audio. So I am just going to like this. So I have a green screen behind me if I wanted to use green screen. Very simple. I bought this one on Amazon. However, you can use a green plastic tablecloth from the dollar store behind you on your wall, anywhere, as long as it's within the frame. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to choose advanced. I'm going to choose slides as virtual background and then click share. I'm going to go to recents because I had already just downloaded my slides presentation as a PowerPoint. Open it and watch the magic happen. Here we go. Okay, now there's a few things I want to do here. So I want to hide self view, which brings me over here. Here I am. And I want to resize my box so that you can see me. And then what I would do is use these arrows down here to move through to chapter 7. Plants and animals depend on each other. And then I would begin reading. And I have behind me everything. I can point to different pictures. I can move myself around. I want to move up. And now let's look down here at the caterpillar. So there's a lot you can do here. You can do this live with students and read live. And if you do that, you can always record your session for further use. I would use this as a support for students after reading in class, post it on my classroom to give them the opportunity to refer back to it or to use different portions of it to help answer questions. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this video.